Hi everyone, I'm going to go out on a limb and say there is a case for writing down your password, and that would be a password for your home computer or your password key manager. And the reason for this is your family might need it. One example that happened to someone I know was this person was in the hospital for several months. He was really sick, and his partner didn't have access to any of the online bill paying that their household had. And I don't know, I'm probably thinking there's probably 10 to 20 different accounts someone might have for a mortgage or for phone, water, utilities, all that sort of thing. And his partner didn't really have access to this information. Additionally, should someone pass away, should you pass away, your family would also, need that information for yourself if you're someone in the who pays the bills in your house. Another example we've seen recently is someone get involved with Bitcoin really early and forgot about it, and only recently he figured out he had $61 million worth of Bitcoin, but he didn't have the password for the USB key which stored it. And I think the USB key was one of those had one of those setups where if you entered the password wrong 10 times it would delete it. That's an unfortunate situation for him. And yet another instance, I think 2 years ago, where someone who was an investment manager had, I think, over $100 million investments for a number of different people, and he disappeared, presumed dead. No one knows what happened to him, and his wife didn't have access to any of the accounts. All these people who were investors in his company couldn't get their money, and I don't know if they ever heard from what happened to him, or if he's alive, he's dead, but again, people couldn't get at that. So it does make sense for you to somehow have that password available for people in your house. That way, should an unfortunate incident happen, they can get at it. Now, it's a little bit more complicated when we talk about cryptocurrencies, because cryptocurrencies either have a set of words that make some sort of key phrase, or they have an encryption key. You could secure that somehow. You shouldn't have it secured on your computer should your home computer be compromised. A lot of people really recommend keeping them in paper. However, paper can burn in a fire. Paper can have the ink fade over years. So there's a problem with that. I mean, I don't know if there really is a good solution. One thing that a company called Ledger has is a way to back up your keys in a fireproof method. Ledger is a hardware wallet, so for those who wish to store their cryptocurrency on a hardware wallet, there's keys and passphrases and the whole thing that I think they want you to write down. But again, that piece of paper could get lost or damaged and burned in a fire. So they have a device that helps you with their specific encryption mechanism, and it's $100, and it's designed to be burn resistant. But what I've recently learned from someone on the internet is you can make your own, and you can buy these little dog tags that are used for the military, and you can make your own stamps. And I have a box of stamps here. I'm going to try not to have them fall over as I try to show it vertically here, because I'm sitting on the grass and there's going to be a hard time finding these if they fall. But these are different stamps, A through Z and 0 through 9, and those can help you. You can make stamps where you would stamp out a password or a key or some sort of symbol that you'd be aware of in case there was a fire. You could retrieve that. Now, again, if there's a fire in my house, am I really going to be able to find this after? No, I'm not going to be. But this is something I could give to a family member. You could, I don't know, place it someplace where the elements wouldn't damage it, but it is aluminum, so it's going to be relatively resistant to damage. This is just another idea of how you can maybe back up a piece of paper. These are things no one wants to think about, and untimely demise, leaving the earth suddenly. That's it for today. Thanks. Bye.